is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. So if you go with me to the Holy Land, let me show you what the eye of the needle looks like. It's actually a very thin, narrow door in which a camel can pass through with things on top of it. So it's very easy. Do you know how to catch a monkey? So you catch a monkey by putting a hole in a tree. You put treats in the hole, big enough for the hand of the monkey to put its hand through, but as soon as it holds on to the treats, it can't let go. So it is what possesses you that really is the problem. It's not what you possess, it's what possesses you. And so the idea for a rich man, they won't be able to let go of their things like that monkey, and therefore they're going to be stuck in that particular eye of the hole or of that needle. And so our objective is to make sure that while we might own possessions, it doesn't possess us. Which leads to let me just preempt a question. People will say, but the Catholic Church got so much stuff, why don't you just simply sell it and just give it to the poor? And that is really annoying because it's not rational. And here's why. The Catholic Church doesn't own any of that stuff. They are custodians of these treasures, not owners. And therefore, as custodians, they have the responsibility to make sure that not just rich people experience it, but everyone can experience it. How much does it cost to go into St. Peter's Basilica? It's free. And if you come with me, you see it better. Because I'll actually give you an explanation of what you're looking at. But you think about what people think of the Catholic Church. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not selfishness, to the gentleman's point. There is selfishness. But that's because they're not seeing how money can glorify God. I mean, what I want you to do is eventually, at the end of this day, find out what's in your bank account and find out where it's going. People always think, my gosh, I can't believe that priest, Fr Leo, he actually charges people to speak at events. I can't believe. The gospel should be free. Well, yeah, it should be free, but my flight wasn't. And my time, it's valuable. It costs money. Number 3, what do you think I'm doing with my money? Buying clothes? Are you kidding me? No, it's all going to my nonprofit in order to help ex-convicts develop a life after they've done their penance and their time. So it's like, I think people have a great suspicion when it comes to money and faith, which is why I'm just giving you an experience and an idea of how to treat money. Do it as a pilgrim.